Welcome to another installment of the Bearing the Aegis vlogs. I have been requested to show you my altar, my shrines, and seeing as I did ask for requests, I am going to grant it. I will, before I start, warn that I am a very practical practitioner. I have on my altar, in this case, what I need for my worship, my daily worship. When I do a ritual, I change it around. The offering bowl that you've seen before is brought out, and I shovel everything that's on here around. But I would like to give you a little bit of insight in my daily workings, so that is what this video is for. Alright, for practical reasons, I'm simply going to narrate the next part. This is my main altar, and I will show you all the different parts a little later when I zoom in. I use the little pillow mostly for sitting while I prepare stuff, the actual worship I do standing up. There are only 3 things on my altar at any given normal day, when it's just my regular normal daily sacrifices and worship. Below my altar you can see that I have on the left a small bowl in which I hold my cannips, and to the right of that there is an urn in which I store all the sacrifices I save to the Daifnan, on which I present them to Hecate at the crossroads. To the right of it, which you can't really see right now in this light, I'm afraid, is my is a chest and storage for things I may need or will need in the future. Alright, this is my actual altar space. I have a flame to Estia in the middle. To the right of that, an offering bowl for the daily offerings. And to the left I have something to pretty up my altar, but I also use it to pour barley in, because as much as I would love to scatter it around the room, it will go everywhere. So I scatter it both in the sacrificial bowl and in the urn. Alright, this is the bowl for my cannips and my urn. And at the moment this is inside of it. Here's my storage for things I may need. There's a new candle for when this one burns out, some wine, and the vessel I already showed you with which I pour my libations. On top of it is a knife which my grandfather used to slaughter chickens, and I use it to cut up the meat I use for sacrifices. Inside it is my collection of assorted paraphernalia. On the bottom shelf there are all my incenses that I use. Most of those are listed in the Orphic hymns. Then there is mana, a small bowl. In the top left corner there's a bowl with things that remind me of deities. So I use the plant material to offer to Apollo because they look like suns, and there are also keys in there for Hecate. Then there's spoons, something to hold sacrifices over the fire with, a little box for my verbena leaves, just things like that. On the other side of the room I have my collection of books, and also the various things I use during rituals. So on the left bottom shelf, for example, there are my matches, the cloth I use to dry my hands with, and the container for my barley seeds. I have a calyx next to it. Then behind that is seawater that I use to prepare my cannips with. In the middle there's a little oil light with deer on it, which I use for Artemis. A funeral stele, a container for my ethanol, a pretty little vase, my container for my cannips base, and on the right side of it I keep my ritual ware. And on the top shelf on the left side is my portable altar, my little portable altar, the one that isn't in my car, and on the right side are my tarot cards. Anything I might otherwise need is stored under my bed, within reach but out of sight, basically to preserve space. If I had a room which I could just dedicate to Hellenismos and my worship, then it would be out there and I would be able to reach it even better. But this is a setup that works for me. Also because there are guests that can actually enter this room and see it when they come in. So I want to keep it neutral while reserving this space for worship. Alright, I hope this is what you were looking for, and I hope this gives another level of insight into my daily workings. Thank you for watching.